friends, Crafting with Molly here. Molly's here, and we are going to sit down and have a little whip and chat today. So come make yourself cozy and have a seat right next to me. Grab a drink, grab a snack, which I'm going to go do that right now. And let's sit down and chat. It's been a while, and I just wanted to show you on what I'm working on right now. Currently, right now, I'm working on this. It's a Butterfly Orchid Fantasy by Dreamer's Design. And I'll go ahead and talk to you about this a little bit as as I'm painting. And I'm just going to let you know what I've been up to. So, for those who know, I have been out of town. And I've packed a few things to work on. And so I've been working on this guy. I started this on Friday, and it's now Monday. And yes, I know I got quite a bit done, but I'm here for work. So I have quite a bit of downtime. Anyways, so I've been here in Tucson, Arizona for 8 days, got 4 days left. And my husband flew in to meet with me on Friday. And we had a great weekend. This is his first time in the Southwest, and we just kind of did touristy things while he was down here. So on Saturday morning, because he flew in on Friday, on Saturday morning we went to the Pima Air and Space Museum. And they house a lot of different aircraft and from a lot of different eras. So they have quite a bit of World War II. They even have an old Air Force One that John Kennedy, JFK, flew in. And I don't know a whole lot about different aircrafts, especially the World War II era, but my husband's friend, we were video chatting with him and sending him pictures, and he was geeking out, guys. He was hardcore geeking out. Anyways, so, but it was very interesting, and we got to see a lot of different planes. And it was hot, and there's like 6 or 7 hangars, and only the first hangar, number 1, which is the main hangar where you enter and where you buy your tickets at and where they have a cafe at, that was the only one that was slightly air conditioned. Like the cafeteria in the lobby is air conditioned, but the hangar itself was not. And then there was one other hangar that was air conditioned, and that was because it was not it's not owned and operated by the Pima Air and Space Museum. They are a non-profit like museum, and they get funding from other sources. But they had quite a different, it was a memorial type museum on the 310 troop from World War II. Anyways, there's a lot of history in there, and I can't really remember it all because there's just so much. And I don't want to ruin it for you guys if you ever come down here. But if you want to see a little bit more of it, you can always go to my other channel, Jolly Time Travel, and I'll link it down below. And you can just kind of see what we did over the weekend. We also stopped, or I should say we drove up Mount Lemon, and that was really cool. Like, there was areas where you could pull off to the side and park, and you could take little hiking trails, or you could just do a little bit of sightseeing and take some pictures of really beautiful scenery. But when you make it all the way to the top, they have a restaurant, and they have a little gift shop and little candy shop, fudge shop. But it is cold up there. So at the top, the elevation was 9,173 or 37 feet. And what's really cool is that when you're down at the base of Mount Lemon, it is Arizona. You're in the Sonoran Desert type weather. Well, when you get up to the top, you're more looking at Canada type weather. And it was about 95 degrees, 95 to 100, down at the base of the mountain. And when we got up to the top, it was, the guy said with the wind it was 52, but without it, it was like 55, 57. So you're looking at like a 40-degree swing in temperature. And oh, I loved it. It was so beautiful. We rode the ski lift all the way to the very summit, and that's where he told us it was 52 degrees. And the elevation was 9,137 or 73 feet, something like that. But if I knew it was that big of a temperature swing, because people down here, they were telling me, oh, it's not that big of a difference, and da-da-da-da-da. They're like, oh, it's only like 20 degrees. Well, 95 and 20 degrees equals 75, so I thought I'd be okay with wearing my tank tops and shorts. Yeah, no, I was freezing. My toes were blue, my fingers were blue, and I was only up there for a few minutes, guys. Just long enough to ride the ski lift all the way to the top and back down, and then we got back in the car and started our way back down. But it was gorgeous up there. I got some great pictures, some pretty good video, I think. So yeah, if you're interested, go ahead and check me out on my other channel down below. I'll have it linked. But then after the mountain, we went to Sororo East, Rincon Valley, and we just kind of drove through it. We were tired. It was, the end of the day. We had already been to the Air and Space Museum. We did the whole mountain, and we just didn't drive up and drive back down. We stopped and we saw the scenery. We hiked and stuff like that. So when we got done with that, we just went and drove through the Saguaro National Park. And my husband enjoyed it. I mean, he was tired, but he still enjoyed it. And yeah, so then we got some dinner and went back to the hotel and just kind of chilled for the rest of the evening. By the time we got to the hotel, it was like 7:30, 8 o'clock at night. And we had left at 9:30 in the morning. So it was a busy day. And then On Sunday, we had gotten up and we went to this place called Colossal Cave, and it was pretty awesome. We got to go inside the cave and take a tour of it. You have to pay for a tour because they don't want, any Joe Schmo down the road coming and, farting around up there and ruining things. And they do have to fund it. It is lit on the inside, so they do have to pay for the electricity somehow, right? Anyways, that was really neat too. It gave us some history, like there's some Indians or Native Americans or Spanish natives or whatever that used that cave. And then there was a story that was told that the guy who originally found it, like present day or whatever, and made it walkable, I guess. Him and his family would come down on hot days and even in the nights in the certain area and just spend the day or the whole night in the cave because it's 75 degrees year round inside the cave. So yeah, it had some pretty cool history. If you want to know more about it, I took lots of video and picture, and it'll be up on my other channel. But that's what we did on Sunday. After the cave, we stopped and had lunch and came back to the hotel and just chilled. I had to go to work the next day. He had to go to the airport, or his plane left at 7 a.m. And yeah, so we just kind of chilled for the afternoon and evening, and yeah, we had a good time. But I'm going to talk about this Dreamers Design canvas here. This Dreamers Design canvas I got for free. I had to pay for shipping, but I got it for free. They were doing some sale or promotion or something like that around Mother's Day. They had this one and one or two other canvases that they were giving away. And I don't know exactly why they were giving away or why they were holding that promotion. But this canvas, it's not great, guys. If I had to pay real money for this, like other than shipping and handling, I'd be pretty upset. The grid field is, the squares are too big, so there's lots of gapping, and a lot of these drills are just trash. There's lots of tabbies on the side. I have lots of concaving on the underside of them. Some of the tops are like over domed, so they like stick out further than others, and I keep pushing them down and making sure that they're pushed down all the way, and they are, and like they're not great, guys. This will probably be my first and my last Dreamers Design, to be honest with you. I mean, if they want to redeem themselves, they can go ahead and send me one, a good one, but I'm not expecting them to. I have no affiliation with them. I just did the promotion. They probably don't even know I exist, to be honest with you, but yeah, I'm not buying any more from them. And I'm not even really 100% enjoying this. Like, the sides are getting all rippled up here, and it's because I'm having to push them all together, and it's just because the grid field sucks. So yeah, I'm not happy with Dreamers Designs. So I will not be purchasing any from them. I don't know. Is this a one-off, guys? Or do you usually get good Dreamers designs? I don't know. This is my first one that I've had from them, and I'm not happy with the quality. Call me a Diamond Art Club snob if you want, but it is what it is. And I'm not going to apologize for the way I feel. With that being said, if you enjoy Dreamers design, go for it. I mean, I just had this one bad experience, and I don't want to throw my money on something that I might end up having another bad experience on. Because I work hard for my money, guys. I work real hard for my money. So, yeah. On a different note, I was watching Katie from Diamonds of Washi the other day, and she had noted in her video that she used to be a one whip at a time type of gal, which typically that is me. I'm only working on one whip at a time, but technically I do have two. I have this one and the one at home, my Peggy Collins one that I'm working on. But she had said some things that really hit home with me. So my Peggy Collins one, I started on June 1st. That's when I laid the first drills down. And I am probably 2/3 of the way done with it. And it's the end of July. And it's not like I took a couple weeks off here, took a couple weeks off there. Like, okay, I haven't worked on it for 1 week because I've been here in Tucson, and I didn't bring it with me because it's huge. But other than that, I have been working on that thing solidly 2-3 hours just about every night, and then on the weekends 4-6 hours. You know, I do a square here, I do a square there. Each square takes me roughly around an hour and a half to 2 hours. I'm probably slower than most of you, which is fine. It's not a contest, it's not a race. But she had mentioned that when she started this 26 and 26, she had kitted up a bunch of different ones, and she was a one whip type of girl. And her Masters of the Arts, or Art of the Master, or something like that, her summer one, she said that if she didn't have other whips to work on in between some of that one, she would have been so burnt out on it. And I can see that. Like, if you have a diamond painting that is predominantly like one color or one, family of colors, like your browns and your blues, or your reds and your yellows and whatever, I can see how you would get burnt out on it. And working on this Peggy Collins one, which by the way I love, and I'm not burnt out on it. It's just I don't want to get burnt out on it, and there's other diamond art paintings that I so badly want to get to, and I'm impatient. So I decided that I'm going to start working on multiple whips also. But I'm going to just start off with 3 at a time. So I'll be done with this one before I go home. But I had bought 2 more storage units for diamond painting, and they're all like these cylindrical tube ones, which I love this system. I don't particularly see myself using the tray system, because I love my Diamond Art Club trays that I get for free. And if I can get them for free, why would I spend extra money on them? I found one kit that holds 80 bottles. Now, I don't know about you, but I've seen either kits holding 30, 60, 120, 180, and 240. Okay? But a lot of my kits are between 60 and 100 colors. So I'm like, well, there's nothing really in between. And then I found one. I don't know how good of a quality it is, but it has 80 cylindrical tubes. Okay? And it has a case that it comes in for $30 off of Amazon. I will link it down below. But it comes with a light pad, and it comes with other tools, and it comes with other things. And I'm like, oh, awesome. Like, I don't need a light pad, but it's nice to have a spare. And for $30, that's the price of a normal 60 tube with the cheap tools that I'm just gonna toss or give away. They're the same price, so I might as well get a light pad, you know, an extra light pad. So I'll link that one down below. Also, I had purchased, it's not even considered a diamond painting or a bead storage. It's considered a seed storage, but it holds, it has 114 tubes, and I forget how many they said, but they have 12 tubes that are like this size around, like twice to 3 times this size. And I thought, you know what, that would actually be pretty good for those canvases that have a lot of one color or a lot of 2 or 3 colors. And it's technically seed storage, but it works all the same. It comes in a little case, and it has the bottles, and yeah. So I'm gonna give that a shot. And then I have just my normal, I think it's a 60, 120, 180. So I have my normal case at home that holds 180 bottles. And to be honest with you, I don't even use the bottom layer. Like, it comes in 3 layers. I don't even use the bottom layer. Like, and I figured that was just a waste of money. Like, I thought, oh yeah, that'd be good for when I get really big diamond paintings and like, I haven't even used them like that. So yeah, but so I have 2 more diamond storage for diamond painting coming. I just ordered them today on Amazon, and then I'll link them both down below when I get home. And then you guys, I got this one that I'm using currently right now. I'll bring it over so you can see. It is from the brand Luedes. Can you guys see this? Let me see. Let me zoom you out. Okay. It comes from the brand Luedes. I know it's dark, but here you go. And I found this probably a month and a half ago, and I thought, oh my gosh, that would be great for a travel case. So you flip open the top, and you have storage up here, and you have your tools down here, and then you open up the case and you have a storage bag up here and 2 little storage pouches there, and then you can actually store other things in this side, and you flip that over and you have a little mesh pouch to store other things, and then you have your drills. And you know what, guys, it has a little flap here, so when you're traveling it doesn't get all bunched up and out of place and whatever. But this has been a great little bag, and it has little handles so you can take it traveling with you. Woo. So you can take it traveling with you, super easy, all zips up. It's very good quality. And I found this probably a month or so ago, and then I was watching Kim from, I think it's Diamond Painting Anonymous. I can't remember her channel. But she had showed us this on her latest What I Bought video. And let me zoom you back in here and we'll get back to diamond painting. And I thought, oh my gosh, I have that exact same one. That's fantastic. And I really enjoy my case, so I hope she enjoys it too. I don't know if she's gotten a chance to use it just yet. But I have, and I enjoy it. So that's good. That's good. That's good. Where am I? Here we go. So with all that being said, I really hope you guys have enjoyed this little chat with me today. I know it's been a while since I've thrown out a WIP and chat, and you know, hopefully I'll get this up as soon as I can when I get home. I'll be home Friday, so maybe it'll go live on Saturday. I don't know. Depends on how long it takes for me to edit this. There's not a whole lot of editing with the WIP and chats, but yeah, I hope you guys had a fantastic day, and I hope you guys had a great weekend, the same as I did. And oh yes, side thought, with me doing multiple WIPs, I have 2 that I want to kit up when I get home. So when I get home, I'm going to kit up different ones, and I'm going to do them method. I'm going to do them so it makes sense, okay? So my big one, my Peggy Collins big one, she is super bright and colorful and confetti heaven, right? And then I figured, well, you know, that's super, super bright and big. Let me go dark and medium. So I have mystery kit that is more of a medium size. And it's right here. It is Mystery Kit 119 Whimsical Portrait by Eau Claire Studios. And I've opened up the kit, and it is dark blue heaven, like full of dark blues and blacks and all that. So I figured, you know what, exact opposite Peggy Collins, right? And then I figured, well, I got a big one and I have a medium one. I'll also kit up a small one, and I will do like a small, like neutral calming palette. I have, okay guys, sorry, my camera timed out on me. But so I was talking about the Eau Claire Studios medium diamond painting that I'm going to do. And so then I have two different smaller, more neutral palette diamond paintings that I am contemplating. One of them is for Mama, and that is, you know, very neutral. I think it's like a brownish grayish background with a little mouse and a pink flower. I'll put a picture of it down in here. And then the other one is Heading Home by Thomas Kincaid. It was one I got from Walmart stash, from the DAC Walmart stash, and it is also a very neutral greenish beige background and of a soldier just walking. So I figured with having my huge Peggy Collins ultra bright super colorful confetti heaven, and then I have my mystery Eclair Studios portrait, that's all the dark blues and, you know, that moody feeling to it. Then I could you know, choose a small neutral one. Now the first two, the big one and the medium one, my Peggy Collins and the Eclair Studios, they are square diamond kits, whereas For Mama and Heading Home are both rounds. So I figured that gives me a good combination of coloring and difficulty levels, and, you know, a good mixture to work with. So, you know, if I get tired of doing some squares, I could throw in my round. And if, you know, I want something more colorful, or, you know, I could work on my Peggy Collins. But if that's hurting my eyes, I can, you know, do the Eclair Studios one. So, yeah, I will put pictures of both of those small kits that I'm contemplating on down here. Put a picture up here anyways, and we will see which one I do. Maybe I will get through one and still have my Peggy Collins and my Eclair Studio, so then I'll do the other when I finish the first one. I'll kit up the second one. So yeah, you guys tell me what you think down in the comments below. Like, are you a one WIP person, or do you do multiple WIPs at a time? And how many is too many to work on? But yeah, I was just getting uber impatient. I wanted to get to some of my bigger kits, the ones I'm excited to get to. I wanted to get to them before the excitement died down. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful, happy, healthy weekend, week, night in life. And I will see you in the future. Bye.